Hey everyone, King Street Rob here. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that's still watching my channel. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody out there in the Locksport community. And this is kind of embarrassing for me, but I haven't done I've got all kinds of packages here that I've received that I haven't opened, so I'm going to concentrate mostly on those today. And we might get a chance to pick a lock at the end, depending on how long this goes for.
King Street passed away on February 26, 2021. King Street Rob has been one of my longtime subscribers, and I say subscribers, but in a way, he's a friend. He's one of those in that close-knit circle of friends of 50 to 60 people who comment on all the videos, who interact on Saturday Morning Lives, who participate in, like he does his own videos. He was doing videos again. And in the back of my mind, I'd kind of been wondering what happened to him. And that's one thing that I'll always regret, is not sending a message to find out what's going on with you. And I was probably going to do that at some time. It's one of those things where I think about it and I'm like, well, no, maybe he just got off social media. I'm not going to be like, hey, what's going on? Why aren't you posting? And I really should have. I came in yesterday Monday morning, and I saw a post on his Twitter account, which is at Bobby Mac 5273, Robert McMillan. Hello all, you don't know me, but I'm a friend of Robert's. I was his caretaker and also his only next of kin. I've agonized about typing this for some time. I, Robert's executor, with deep sadness, must announce to you, his followers, that he passed away on February 26, 2021, with me by his side. He called for me in the early morning. He passed away before noon with a friendly face there for him for every moment. As per Robert's wishes, there will be no funeral. He will be cremated. He wants those who knew him to celebrate his life, not living in grief and crying over a life well lived. Also, Robert's remains will stay with me until I pass, at which time he will be interred with me, and his close chosen family shall receive necklaces containing some of his ashes. This Twitter page shall remain up in memoriam of Robert, so you may leave messages of condolences or well wishes to those who loved him and knew him for the generous and wonderful man that he was. Rest in peace, Robert Bobby Mac McMillan, February 26, 2021. So first off, I would like to thank Robert's friend for being there for him. And for letting us know. Otherwise, we may not have ever really known what happened. So I want to thank you both for being there for Robert and for letting us know about it. I told you in a message that I was going to dedicate the Saturday Morning Live coming up, which we still are going to do that for episode 14, season 3. We're going to dedicate that to King Street Rob. But I'm also dedicating this video to him because some of my viewers don't watch the live. And I just felt it was important that all y'all who knew or who had interacted with King Street, that y'all knew about it as well, because some of y'all aren't on Twitter. And to kind of celebrate him and let him know that we all are gonna never forget about Robert, or as we knew him, King Street Rob. Those of us who have interacted with him over the years, me primarily, on my end, I know I'll never forget King Street. He was kind of one of the founding members of Lock Force. He was one of those very few who was there for the very first episode before we even had seasons or episodes, before we ever knew it was going to become a thing. He was like he was like right there, and he made it to every Saturday Morning Live. And again, I'm gonna when I always feel bad that I never sent him a message, because at the beginning of the year I kind of realized that we hadn't seen him posting any, and I just thought that he was off social media, because as he described himself, he's a crotchety old man. That's kind of one thing that I liked about King Street was I'm very sarcastic, and I like people who can use humor and sarcasm together correctly. And I feel like he was one of those. You know, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. He's in Canada, all the way across the U.S. and Canada somewhere. We don't know each other, but we connected through YouTube. We connected. He was a locksmith for 40-ish something years. He had stopped doing it, and then he got back into the lock sports side of it, and he was making videos. And I feel like it's important that I broadcast this message from this platform, so that y'all who may not be aware or may be in the same boat wondering, hey, where's King Street? I don't want to be the one to post this video, but I do want to honor King Street. And he, like I told his friend, please update his address, because he was one of the OG, one of the founding members of our Lock Force community. And he, you know, we conversed back and forth all the time on Twitter and on YouTube. And he seemed to enjoy my videos. He kept watching it, you know, so I guess that means he enjoyed them. And then he started making his own videos, and I watched a few of those, and I just wish that I would have interacted more with him toward the end of last year and the beginning of this year. Me just thinking that he was off social media, not knowing that he was that ill. So again, this video is just to let all y'all know what happened. And it's both a way, I'm going to send the link to his friend. Again, I want to thank that video. I want to thank the friend for posting that so that we know, and for being there, of course, for him during that time. So thank you for that, friend. And like I told you in an email, we're definitely going to keep him on our mailing list. And if you just want to put the stuff in his box, he's still going to get the same thing that any OG Lock Force member has. And at the end of all his videos, he always said, you know, to take care of each other, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I wanted y'all to know, so that if you have had interaction, if you're part of Lock Force and you've had interaction with King Street, to think about what it was, and let's talk about it on Saturday Morning Live, episode 14 coming up. It's going to be dedicated to him, as this video is. And it's been kind of tough for me to film this. This is like the 5th take. But I just wanted y'all to know. And I'm going to leave off this video, as it should be, with a clip from one of his last few videos. But at the end of it, at the end of his videos, he always said, bye for now. So I'm going to leave off this video with a final thanks to his friend for letting us know. A blurb to let y'all know that, you know, I'm going to send the links to the friend, and hopefully they'll join him. So maybe his friend with him will be with us on Saturday Morning Live, and we're going to take, at the very beginning of it, we're going to take a few minutes to talk about King Street. So if y'all have any kind of stories or kind of funny comments about your interaction with King Street, please be sure and do that, because I'm sure his friend will appreciate that. If you're ever, from now on, if one of you disappear and stop posting, I'm gonna harass you with emails and direct messages. That's all. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. So bye for now.
I promised to myself that I was going to start doing this again, because, as I said, this is a great community, I really appreciate everybody in this community. Most people know me as the guy that makes all the ridiculous comments and cuts up everybody. But I do try to share a little joy amongst the community when I can. I hope everybody knows most of my comments are made in jest. Just trying to have a bit of fun with people. And people that do know me, they know that anyway, so I just want everybody else to know that. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this if you've made it to the end. I would just like to tell everybody to look after yourselves. And please remember to look after each other. Thank you all very much for your time. And we'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now. King Street Rob signing off for now.